Man, it's nice when you figure stuff out. So, this Bronco is a 76. All right. And I rebuilt everything on here, but it was still, the steering was just kind of all over the place. So I ended up putting a new power steering pump, a new steering gear, the steering linkage on here. I did order this linkage kit, this T-style from Wild Horses for a 76. All right, because their website will tell you 75 is different from a 76. So if you're looking at the description for 75 and earlier, it'll have a link in the description that says, hey, if you got a 76 or 77, click this link, because the tie rod ends and stuff are different. And I discovered that was my problem. So this thing, if you were going straight down the road and let go of the wheel, it would still continue to go straight. And if you're going straight and you turn and let go, it would self-center back to going straight. So the alignment and everything was good, but there's just a dead zone in the steering. You can kind of move the wheel like this and nothing would happen. And then if you need to turn, nothing, and then all of a sudden, wham, you change direction abruptly. So it was pretty dangerous to drive. And what it came down to was the incorrect pitman arm had been put on this car. So at some point in its life, someone did this 2.5 or 3 inch lift. I don't know. It's blue, so maybe it was a James Duff kit. Coils and some 6 1/4 degree C shims or bushings. And they had put a drop pitman arm to accommodate that lift, as you should do. But what they did was they put the wrong year arm. So they bought a dropped arm for a 75 or earlier. So this tapered hole and that arm was 0.75 inches. And I would put this steering kit, I put this tie rod stud would go through there, put the castle nut on top, and it would just cinch all the way down, crush that rubber dust sleeve, and there would always be slop in there, no matter what. Doesn't matter how tight you get it, that tie rod stud was always going to move around. And it took me pulling the thing off and then understanding that Ford used different sizes over the years. So now that I've got a drop pitman arm for a 1976 and the steering linkage kit for a 1976, it handles like a dream.